Good morning. Welcome to the forecast discussion for May 22nd, 2013. It's currently 8:30 a.m. and we have a wide variety of temperatures throughout the Philadelphia and New York City metropolitan area, especially the New York City metropolitan area. Let's start off with Connecticut and Long Island. You can see temperatures are in the mid to upper 50s. You could thank a passing shower and thunderstorm via a mid-level disturbance that has produced some cooler rain-cooled air. This rain-cooled air mass will basically become overridden by the much more tropical and much warmer air mass that is sitting over the Philadelphia metropolitan area. So look for upper 50s to linger this morning over Long Island and Connecticut, rapidly warming into the 60s and 70s throughout the late morning hours as some of the low clouds from this rain-cooled air mass gives way. Over the New York City metropolitan area itself, temperatures are rapidly rising through the 60s and into the lower 70s. You can see the winds here are coming off of the Atlantic, and that's because of that weak boundary that developed because of the rain-cooled air. Once that boundary gives way over the next couple of hours, winds will veer back to the southwest like they are over the Philadelphia metropolitan area, where temperatures are already rising into the lower 70s with areas of locally dense fog. It is going to be another humid day on the way for the entire Philadelphia and New York City metropolitan area. Yes, these dew points are a bit cool because, again, with the rain-cooled atmosphere in place, but these dew points and temperatures will rapidly rise into the lower to mid 80s over northern Connecticut, mid to upper 80s over the rest of the interior and the Philadelphia metropolitan area, along with the Delaware River Valley up into northeastern New Jersey. Over the New York City metro, look for a wide variety of temperatures depending on your location. Let's say around JFK, mid to upper 70s. Central Park, lower to mid 80s. And as you head towards Jersey City, mid 80s. Over Long Island, look for temperatures to struggle in the lower to mid 70s because of an influence from the Atlantic. And along the New Jersey coast, mid 70s to lower 80s depending on your location along the New Jersey coast. So temperatures are going to be a bit variable along the coast, but as you move further inland, it's certainly going to be very warm with temperatures in the mid to upper 80s and also very humid. Not exactly the most comfortable day out there, but hey, we're heading towards a warmer weather pattern overall. With all this humidity in the air and these warmer temperatures, we'll of course be dealing with the threat for scattered showers and thunderstorms this afternoon via a variety of low mid-level disturbances, which I'll show in a minute. And of course, by tomorrow, we'll deal with the widespread showers and thunderstorms as a cold front and a very interesting upper level disturbance approaches the region. So here we have the radar this morning. You can see one of those lingering showers starting to give away and fall apart over Long Island. Earlier on this morning, an impressive line of showers and thunderstorms dived southeast through Connecticut. That has now collapsed as the low-level disturbance and low-level jet streak that enhanced those thunderstorms has rapidly weakened. So right now, over the rest of the Philadelphia and New York City metropolitan area, we're dealing with dry conditions, but we are seeing signs of a few isolated showers trying to get themselves organized over central Pennsylvania. And that's pretty much what we're going to be dealing with throughout the rest of the afternoon. Nothing widespread, but where these showers and thunderstorms do develop, they'll have the capability of producing very heavy downpours, visibility falling off rapidly below 2 miles, strong wind gusts, frequent lightning, the potential for an isolated thunderstorm to reach severe levels, and of course, the potential for localized flash flooding. So while it's not a widespread threat, it will be one that will significantly impact your travel and also your plans outdoors if you're impacted by one of these showers and thunderstorms. When we take a look at the infrared satellite picture, you can see the boundaries kind of hanging around Connecticut here. Now this is going to lift north and dissipate, and pretty much everyone's going to be under the influence of this tropical air mass over the region. See this little dotted line here? This is a representation at the surface of another little mid-level disturbance, and that's pretty much what we're going to be dealing with throughout the next 24 hours with the threat for these showers and thunderstorms. Now, here is the cold front that will produce widespread showers and thunderstorms over the region tomorrow afternoon. These showers and thunderstorms will have the capability of reaching severe levels, with thunderstorms capable of producing wind gusts over 50 miles per hour, large hail, frequent lightning, very heavy downpours. There is a very very, very, very isolated chance for a tornado as well, a weak one. Nothing like what's seen in the plains, of course, but there is that threat as well. But I think the majority of these showers and thunderstorms will take place in the afternoon and evening hours with the passage of this cold front. Now, the wild card here is that there is a very strong upper level disturbance over the northern plains that will lift northeast into southeastern Canada. And the base of this trough is expected to try to cut off into an upper level low. Let's take a look at the model guidance because I think this shows up very nicely here. Now, here we are for this evening. Here is the upper level low lifting up into Canada. And here is the base of this trough that is clearly trying to cut off here. Now, this is pretty much normal for this type of weather pattern because you end up with a deep trough in the west and you start to get above normal heights in the east. And you see this polar jet stream try to create a nice broad ridge here. So it's trying to cut this little area of lower heights off. And so as we approach tomorrow with the passage of that cold front, the cold front starts to move through. Winds are very strong in the mid-levels. Strong to severe thunderstorms will be possible. Watch the base of this trough by the time we get into Friday evening. It tries to cut it off and produce an upper level low. Now, I do have in the forecast showers and thunderstorms lingering into Friday morning. Right now, I'm a little hesitant to buy into this complete cutoff upper level low idea at this time. Is it feasible? Yes. However, the models have pretty much jumped to a very progressive solution to a very, well, I guess you call it blockish solution. But when we look at the Atlantic here, it's not really supportive of this type of upper level low development. So I'm kind of going in between here. I think that this upper level low does cut off, but it cuts off a little bit further north. I think that the process of this upper level low cutting off is going to lead to some rather interesting developments with the severe thunderstorms tomorrow afternoon and evening. So we're going to really keep an eye on those showers and thunderstorms tomorrow evening as that front moves through. And it's also why I think that we'll see showers and thunderstorms lingering into Friday morning. I think on Friday evening, this upper level low starts to lift a little bit further north. I'm going to put it more around, let's say, Long Island. We're going to be on the back side of this upper level low. Now, we're going to remain cool this weekend relative to normal. We're talking about upper 60s to lower 70s rather than upper 70s and lower 80s. But I think that for the most part we do remain dry this weekend, although not the best weather conditions for the beach. We'll be dealing with variable cloud cover on Saturday afternoon. But I think for the most part, I think we'll be dry on Saturday afternoon. So we're on the backside of this upper level low. Variable cloud cover can be expected. I think most locations will remain dry. I think the wet weekend is going to be focused more towards New England. Sunday, high pressure is in complete control with clear skies, tranquil weather conditions, and temperatures, again, in the lower to mid 60s right along the immediate coast, especially over Long Island, upper 60s to lower 70s everywhere else. Same thing for Monday, Memorial Day. Tranquil weather conditions. Temperatures a little bit warmer away from the coast, lower to mid 70s in the Delaware River Valley. And then by the time we get to Tuesday, we'll deal with another little weak disturbance moving through with scattered showers and thunderstorms, but temperatures moderating into the upper 60s to lower 70s along the coast and lower to mid 70s elsewhere. And if you're looking for a hot and humid weather pattern trying to evolve, then you're going to enjoy the 7 to 10 day forecast on the European model guidance, which clearly shows a powerful ridge starting to take hold and build over much of the eastern two-thirds of the United States. Above normal heights here are clearly being shown with a nice Bermuda high setting up. That means warmer temperatures, very warm temperatures in fact, with widespread 80s and 90s throughout much of the eastern United States, but also an increase in humidity, and that of course means an increased potential for showers and thunderstorms in the afternoon and evening. Looks like a typical summer pattern, just in time for the start of June. Well, that is your forecast discussion for today. Of course, I'm your meteorologist, Stephen DiMartino. You can follow the latest weather information at nynjpaweather.com and nynjpaweather on Facebook and Twitter. Have a great day. Stay safe out there.